Hello, I am making this video. I haven't made a video for YouTube for some time now. I haven't, but this one I think it requires because something has been bothering me. As a vegan, it bothers me that our group is being overtaken by ridiculous thoughts and ideas that promote animal abuse, animal exploitation, as well as speciesism. And that is, you guessed it, the kill all predator theory, which is absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't come from a mind of any kind of intellectual, although they think they are. First of all, if you know about the ecosystem, you know that predators are needed for animals to survive. The system is such a powerful system that nature created that is what have caused evolution to happen. It's what has caused us to be here. It's what causes all animals to stay healthy, to stay able to beat pandemics and sickness, and run and jump the way they're supposed to, because predators are there to control the population and also to make sure that their genetic structure stays in a manner that is fitted for them to survive so that they can breed and adapt better to their environment. This happens from a tiny little bacteria. You can go to a tiny little pond and pick up a drop of water, and you could see predation right in a drop of water. You see predation. You see prey, animals who prey, and animals who are preyed upon. This is not, predators cannot be compared, okay, to people who do bad things because they like to rapists or child abusers or somebody who's coming into the room to try to kill you. Those are people, they have nothing to do with improving your genetic structure, and they will not improve your genetic structure. And it has nothing to do with the ecosystem, because we are not a part of the ecosystem. We are a social structure. As a social structure, we need to be compassionate, not like in the animal world. The way they are, the barbarians that some animals are, they need to be, because if they're not, their prey is also going to be hurt because of the environment, because of the population, because of all the scientific things that you should learn if you know about the ecosystem and how it works, okay? And the things that have happened before, okay, when predators have been removed from the wild. It has been chaos. There have been animals starving, and not only that, the animals begin to eat the food that other smaller animals eat, and they themselves starve to death. So it's a starvation city. And the worst pain in the world, one of the worst pain in the world, is to die of starvation. Okay? But besides that, none of us has the rights to say which being created by the universe should stay or should go, especially when we are the ones that are destroying everything. Okay? Our system is the one that's whacked out. Lions or tigers don't put baby chicks in a blender. They don't destroy the environment. Not one. A lion can live their whole entire lives and not throw one piece of plastic in the ocean or one piece of plastic on the beaches or any place else. They don't use cars, so they're not responsible for oil spills, which kills millions of beings in the ocean when it happens. Okay? If you drive a car, you're responsible for that. If you drive a car, okay, and you're a vegan and you drive a car, you kill hundreds of tiny creatures, including small reptiles that are found crossing the street, if you're lucky, okay? If you cut the grass, you have a house, you cut the grass, you kill a whole bunch of beings. You cut them to pieces, okay? Many of them die horrible death very slowly. You cannot go with a magnifying glass trying to find out which are the ones that you cut, okay? And you don't do that out of survival. Drive a car out of convenience, not out of necessity. You cut the grass out of convenience, not necessity, okay? So vegans kill all these animals, and they do it out of convenience. A lion only kills because it needs to live, it needs to survive. And I've seen those people saying, oh, but what if a lion comes into your house and tries to kill you? Well, first of all, lions don't come into people's houses and try to kill you. People do. And when it comes to who is getting into the home of who and killing who, okay? Who's the one getting into the lion's den and killing them and their children? Humans. Okay, they do it all the time. They do it so much that the lion is in danger of extinction. Okay? So, oh, me. They're attacking me. I'm a vegan, they're attacking me. How about them? They're the ones suffering, not us. They're the ones going through tribulations right now because of us, not us. And we dare to point at them and say, oh, you are the bad one. And we are the ones keeping animals in cages, baby chickens placed in a blender because they're male, or put baby cows, okay, in tiny confinements, chickens in tiny confinements. We are the ones making this world into a hell. They are not. They are hunting creatures that are free, okay? They're hunting creatures that are free, that are not in confinement. And the ones that they're killing is not the best ones, is not the strongest ones. We kill the best ones. We kill the strongest ones. We leave the old ones and the sick ones, okay? And then they breed and they come out with terrifying things. You know, I have seen things that have never happened before on the internet. I have seen deers that are growing hair out of their eyes. Some that have antlers bigger than the other. Some can even walk properly. This is what we do into nature. And we think we're better. If we want to do that to ourselves, that's fine. We are a society. As a society, we have the ability to do what we want to do with our own society. But tell the wild what to do, we're going to ruin it. We're going to destroy it. Okay? We can do what we need to do because we both are in a society. It's just like if we go to another planet and we see a society out there and we don't like the way they are performing, oh, so we had the rights to get into the planet and do what we think is right for them? And then they self-destruct or whatever happens because we don't know anything about nature? We have no rights to get into another being's turf and tell them what to do. And it's very, very narcissistic for us to say the world, oh, this creature deserves to live and this creature deserves to die. Not only deserves to live, the whole entire species deserves to be wiped out. That's worse than any meat eater. At least meat eater said, oh, pigs deserve to die for me over here, and dogs deserve to live for me over here. But they're not saying, oh, I need to wipe out the whole entire pig species because I don't like it. You know, it is really disgusting. It's disgusting to think that way, especially when this killer predator theory tends to be very manipulative. Okay, well, what if an alien like a mesomorph comes from a planet and tries to kill you? Oh, a mesomorph! You have seen a mesomorph, right? In the movies, you see how terrible they are with this big mouth and they have no eyes, and then another mouth come out of there, and then another one, or maybe two mouths, and they try to kill you. Oh my God, that's so terrible. So it's meant to give you a really nasty view of predators. That's not what a predator is. That's what an alien is. Okay? A predator is a creature who goes out trying to find food for himself or his family. And they are proud creatures. Lions are proud creatures. They are not like human beings that they hunt without respecting their prey. When you hunt behind a rock with a gun and you shoot that being, you didn't get hurt. No, you didn't even lose one nail doing that. When a lion hunts to bring food for his family, okay, he goes out, he tries to bring down one whole buffalo, okay, and he may not make it. The buffalo is not a victim. The buffalo is a gigantic, powerful animal, okay? By the way, more people are killed by hippos and buffaloes than lions, okay? That's how much of a big victims they are. They are powerful creatures, okay? They are in an environment where they are all trying to survive. All of them are trying to survive and adapt and live. They're all the same. Predator and prey, they're all the same. They are no such thing as victims. So when a lion goes after one of those gigantic beings, they may not come home. They have kind of like knives, okay, in their heads. They can stab you with those horns. That stabbing can reach your heart. It can reach your lungs and puncture your lungs. And you will not be coming home. You'll be decomposing there, a lion decomposing there, and the ravens and the crows and the vultures will come for you, for your dead body, while your children can no longer eat and they will die. Okay? That is what they are. They are not fucking mesomorphs. Okay? They are like you and me trying to survive, trying to live. And this theory just tends to make people think that predators are something that are not. They're rapists or they're pillagers, so they like to do this, they don't like to do any of that. They are trying to survive just like us. And they do things because they have to, because they need to, not because, because out of luxury. I want to get into a car and I want to go to that grocery store and get some groceries and then come back and kill a whole bunch of beings while doing it instead of walking. Instead of walking over there and you kill less beings. Or I want to cut the grass because I want my grass to look really nice while killing a whole bunch of beings because of luxury, because that's what you want. To have your house look like that. Okay? They don't do it for luxury. And plus, they do it because they are obligated carnivores. Obligated carnivores. If human beings were obligated carnivores, do you think there would be any vegan right now? You think it would make any sense to say, oh, stop eating meat? You stop eating meat and then you die. Okay? But we have everything. We live in a society where we have grocery stores. We can go to grocery stores. We can buy our food. And then, as the living like kings we are, we go to the one and say, oh, I think you should die because you are killing too many beings. You must die. That is so narcissistic. When I see a vegan do that, it's like I cannot lose respect for them because you have no empathy. How could you have empathy and think that way? You know? And so I say, well, what if a lion gets into your house and tries to kill it? Well, I try to defend myself. People are the ones getting into the lion's den and killing them. Okay? No lion is getting, for every one lion that gets into a human place to get some food, okay? Many lions get killed for fun, some human entering into the home. For fun, just killing them, not for survival. If a lion enters your house, it's because it wants some food and it's starving. Not because it just wants to kill you, just for the heck of it. Okay? And I don't see lions as mesomorphs. I see lions for what they really are. The IQ of a lion is just like the IQ of a child, a wild child. So I see lions as wild children. They are wild children. And they are there trying to survive in the wild. The IQ is like the IQ of a child. That is the best way to see animals. That is the best for an animal rights activist, a real true vegan, okay, to see animals like children, not like mesomorphs. Okay? That is the way, that is a mental manipulation to see something that is not real. To try to get somebody to see things your way. To try to manipulate their minds with garbage. Okay? Now, I'm not done with this video because I know I probably has forgotten a bunch of things. So I am going to continue this later on. And if you have any comments, please put them on. I would like to hear them. Because whatever comments they are, it will help me do a better video. Okay? Because I know I have forgotten many things about what predators are. But I have a lot of respect for predators, especially lions, because they don't hunt like humans. They hunt like warriors. They risk their lives, okay, to bring food home. They don't go out there with a little gun, pointing and shooting, and that's it. It is disrespectful for the prey. You didn't even touch the prey. You didn't get a little finger hurt. You didn't bleed anything. Nothing. You didn't bleed anything. You see lions going out there and hunting, and they come home with a scratch right here, bleeding from here or bleeding from here. Sometimes they lose an eye. How could you compare a creature like that to a rapist? They're doing it to survive. You have never been out there. You don't know anything about nature. You don't know anything about about the wild. You don't know what you're talking about. And that's another thing. Why is it that we try to judge without knowing anything about anything? Okay? We are judging them without knowing anything about anything. We haven't gone out there. We haven't been a lion. We haven't been a lion. We haven't pictured ourselves in them. I think somebody says one time, picture yourself in others. Then what harm can you do? If you picture yourself in others, what harm can you do? I think Mahatma Gandhi said that. Okay? The fact that some vegans are trying to be hateful against other species is shameful. This is not veganism. Veganism is about avoiding animal exploitation. And if we get our way and destroy predators and the prey just stays there doing nothing, they will be like cattle. We have turned them into cattle. I saw a movie of this gazelle. She's just, I think it's a she or he. Let's say it's a she. She comes and the cheetah's way over there. She comes and she sits. She sits right on the grass, letting the cheetah know she sits on the grass. The gazelle is in the wild and she just sits a few yards away from a cheetah and just sits there because she wanted the cheetah to see her. So the cheetah sees her. So, oh my God, it's right there. Free food, great. I can get her. Finally, I'm gonna be able to eat. I don't know if you know the stories of cheetahs, but some cheetahs sometimes starve to death because even after they catch food, other animals steal their food. Okay? And in the wild, animals are food. And if you were an animal in the wild, animals will be food for you because you'll be in survival mode. You wouldn't have live in a nice house with a nice car and a nice grocery next to your door. Okay? So animals are food in the wild. If I was in the wild, animals would be food because I was in the wild. I would be desperate. There is nothing else to eat. Okay, anyways, back to the cheetah. The cheetah wants to catch the gazelle. And the gazelle is just sitting there. And the cheetah starts to run. And I go, oh my God, the gazelle is right there. And she's still sitting. The cheetah is going to come and get you. Get up and run. But she stays there. And then at the last moment, when the cheetah is so close to her, she jumps up and starts running. Why would she do that? Why would she do that? Because she needs excitement. Animals in the wild, all animals in the wild, predator and prey, they are interconnected psychologically. Okay? They need action. They need danger in their lives in order to live their lives correctly so they won't be depressed. Okay? So she just goes really fast. She knows she can outrun him. And she outruns the cheetah. That happens all the time. There are very few animals that get killed in the wild. Only the ones that get sick. And if you get sick, that's because your immune system is bad. And if you get sick and your immune system is bad, and you breed, and you pass those genes to the next generation, you're going to kill your own species. You got to know what's going on in nature. You got to stop thinking like a king. Because we humans right now, in our society, with food available, anywhere we go, okay, we are all like kings. We are all like kings. We don't know what it is to starve. We don't know what it is to worry about where our food is going to come the next day. Okay? We don't We don't need to worry about that. That happens in the wild, right? We need to respect creatures in the wild. They are not thugs. They are not criminals. They are trying to survive like all of us, okay? And in the way they get stimulations. Sometimes it's exciting to know. I don't know when the food is gonna come. You feel scared, but at the same time you feel exciting. What could I catch today as a predator? What could I catch today? Would I catch something? Would I die? It is a story. It's a story. Stories happen in the wild. Stories that they don't happen in humanity because we live our home, we live our lives so safe, which is exactly why wild programs about what happens in the wild, millions of people watch that because it is just like watching a movie of action, a movie of danger, because that they are living it. They are actually living lives like this. Where will my food come from? Am I going out today? Oh, I find food. Oh my God, am I going to escape that predator? Am I going to escape? I did. They are living. They have a pulse. Life has a pulse out there. When you remove that pulse, you remove predators, you remove the pulse, you turn it into a dead field. But hey, if I'm impala, another impala, hey, what did you do today? Well, I had no predators, so I kind of tripped over a rock. I tripped over a rock. That's all? Nothing else? No. Okay. Happy grass eating. Happy grass eating. A week later, yeah, what did you do today? I didn't even trip over a rock. I just ate grass today. What do you do? I also ate grass. Anything happen? Any great stuff? Danger? Run away from anything? Have you used your antlers for something? No, no, no. You know, a few months later, hey, I think I am going to, buddy. I think I can't take it. I'm going to go to that lake over there, and I'm going to drown myself to death. And the other guy says, "Oh, don't worry. You know, there's a hunter coming here because you're so overpopulated now. They're coming to kill us. But are you really good looking? Yeah, I'm really good looking. I have lots of muscle. I'm a winner. Oh, they're coming to kill you then, because humans love to kill winners. I'm a loser over here. I look at my antlers. I'm not that good. They're gonna leave me alone. They're just gonna kill you. And that's what we are. Okay, that's what we are. 24 minutes took me to do this, but I'm not done, man. This theory is so flawed and so bad and so evil. It is evil. It is the pure evil. It was not created by a vegan. And vegans who believe this, I don't think that they're vegans. And if they are vegans, they are very naive or stupid or both. Because this is a really, really bad theory. You know, I don't know if I said that before, but if a lion tries to get into your home and attacks you, I don't see the lion as as an alien or a mesomorph or something really bad. I see it as a wild child because that's basically what they are. They are wild children, and we should see them as wild children. They are trying to survive just like us. Don't know if I said that before because I have made more than one video, and I can't recall if I did the other video. And when I get so excited and messed up, I sometimes don't know what I said before. Anyways, that's my video. Put some comments below, and let's see what I can answer. It's a good thing if you give me some ideas. Good thing if you fight against this theory, because that will give me more things to say the next time that I do this. More information that I may have forgotten. But I think anybody, all the things that I cover, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think that you will see predators as mess up people going out there trying to do bad because they just love it. And there's another thing, that we human beings, we don't eat meat out of survival. We eat meat because we like the taste. Okay, And that's something that we cannot say about the wild. Okay, we cannot say about the wild is all about survival. It is not about being comfortable in your comfortable chair watching TV and eating a piece of chicken. That chicken didn't evolve. We didn't help it evolve. In fact, it is de-evolving. It's turning into a Frankenstein monster because of us. And we are taking that piece of chicken and sacrificing an animal, not for the benefit of their kind, but because of the benefit of our taste buds. And we are turning them into Frankenstein monsters instead of turning them into smart, agile, strong creatures. Okay, so we are sacrificing them without a purpose, without the main purpose of life, which is to be strong and to survive and to pass out our genes to others. Okay, we are against that. We are against life. Okay, put comments below. If you watch all of this, well, thank you for watching, and I hope you learned a lot. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.